different bitch for every season, showing me they cleavage. I take drugs and feel relaxed just like that therapeutic.
What's crazy to me is that most people in the world have no idea that this is happening on social media. And I, Mr. Internet Man, number 4,368, also had no idea that this was happening until very recently. My friend Mutahar covered this situation, and some others also did.
The scariest parts of the internet are usually right there on the clear web in front of you in plain sight. And usually it isn't until one person shares something with the rest of the world where people start to look into it with closer scrutiny.
This is like PSYOP levels of insanity, ARG levels of insanity, things that shouldn't be real, but are real, and are set up to be like a horror movie. It's way too perfect for this to be a real thing.
I'm sitting here, filming. Hi, guys. Hello? I'm here at school.
But thanks to the many efforts of various internet sleuths and the attention of large channels such as Nexpo, Nick Crowley, Tuv, and Mutahar, one of the most bizarre creeps, one of the most insane predators on the meta platforms, Facebook and Instagram, has been completely exposed. And over the past 2 weeks, a lot has come out about this guy who has been pretending to be children for years online. So picture this. You're out with your friends and you notice suddenly everyone's reaching experience. Yes, I've had. It's all I do have been original accounts and can only be found through the various YouTubers videos that I mentioned. So shout out to them, and I'll have links to their videos down below. But this is some really interesting stuff. Plus we got a little bit of eyewitness testimony, which is insane and weird. It all began about 5 months ago on Reddit when a user, Numerous Cut 792, posted to r/Instagram about creepy accounts pretending to be children. He is quoted as saying, "I came across a wheel randomly, and it led me down this weird rabbit hole of people using AI or dressing up pretending to go to school. They all seem to have high heels on. Check images. Is this an age play thing or something more sinister? Literally anything helps as I keep trying to look for answers." Pretty crazy stuff this guy stumbled on. It's insane. I mean, I've definitely seen some weird shit scrolling on Instagram.
I'm spending the night in the tunnels under IKEA. Come on in. We gotta get as far in as we can. I'm the pipe guy. I'm working on the pipes. Don't worry about me. Yeah, I'm the guy in the pipes. I fix the pipes. I go around fixing.
Definitely not supposed to be there.
No, I'm under IKEA. I'm the guy who fixes the pipe. I gotta go. I gotta fix the pipes.
But I've got to say, I've never seen anything quite to the level of this. What is that? Who is that? The main accounts involved in this are Truth Sticks 11, Girl Chloe 12, and Smart Schoolboy 9. And all of these accounts claim to be run by children, and their parents monitored the accounts. I'll be censoring a lot of stuff in this, by the way, because some of these people are real, I think. So it's very odd. This Reddit post on r/Instagram did gain some traction, but not as much when a user on r/Internet Mysteries, Maria, inspired by the original post, posted on there and looked into it and found that there was a large community of accounts seemingly all connected that were pretending to be children on Instagram and other meta platforms. This led to a massive search, and what was uncovered was truly disgusting and bizarre and freakish. Firstly, all the accounts appeared to be an adult impersonating a child, and this is evident from the few videos posted on these accounts in which we can hear an uncanny voice that is clearly a man, a mature guy, and not a child. What the is happening?
The boy even shows off his singing in one of the clips. Though their voice sounds off.
I'm sorry, I can't be serious about this kind of stuff. This is mind-boggling that this is a real thing. Sure, it's a crazy mystery. How has this happened? How are people like this? Furthermore, most of the images posted were edited in some way, and some were edited to be strange in nature, I'll say. I don't want to bring anything too weird into this video. It's going to be difficult, but yeah, they were edited suspiciously. Now, before we continue into the rabbit hole, let us start by looking at some of the accounts to understand the true scope and gravity of the situation. Truthstick 11 is our first one. And I want to preface this and once again state that at the time of the research for this video, most of the accounts have been deactivated or completely scrubbed from the internet, meaning that justice is being served and that most of our information is from secondary sources in this video. So once again, check out the links in the description to get the people who, really uncovered this immediately and quickly. I'm not really known for covering things immediately. Truthstick 11 would be the first account discovered in this larger network of these strange aliases. And the content posted to this account seemed to follow the day-to-day life of your average everyday schoolboy. This schoolboy had blonde hair, blue eyes, pale white face, and accentuated red lips. The account's owner was supposedly the boy's mother, who chose to stay anonymous, as seen in the account bio. Most of the images posted to the page were strangely edited collages, which were very colorful and saturated and uncanny and weird. I don't know what the I'm looking at, but this style is a style that, I'm gonna say it, I don't like it very much, and anyone who does should be hurt. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. But isn't it weird that this is a thing? Isn't this strange? It's like some kind of insane, ironic brain rot Sam Hyde bit. I don't know what is going on. The schoolboy is never named. We have the name of the account, but the actual schoolboy himself, whose mother is also anonymous, is never named, but he is pictured in two ways in each collage. In the main image, he is always wearing his blue schoolboy uniform and smiling, and his face is distorted, and he never looks the same, which is weird. His lips are always large and red, and his eyes are extremely blue, and his face is very pale. The second image that often shows up is always smaller and way more strange. It is the schoolboy in a strange position, wearing his school uniform and black high-heeled boots. And the second image is included in almost every single collage that was posted on the account.
There's a smarter way to shop online, and I hate to tell you.
What? The content of the collages is written from the perspective of an adult. We are assuming it is the mother that wishes to remain anonymous, the mommy. And the content either details the boy's day at school or gives instructions on how to be a good student. And all of the content written and otherwise is uncanny and very unsettling. And I don't like it, and I hate this. And a lot of people felt the same, obviously. I mean, this is a weird thing here. As time went on, the collages became more and more bizarre and charged in a certain way that they shouldn't be in relation to a child. Very inappropriate stuff. Odd. Other images on the account are just pictures of the boy in front of various backgrounds in his school uniform, smiling, I guess, if that's what you could call it. I don't know what this is. This is creepy. I've got to say, if whoever is behind this account is actually trying to realistically portray themselves as a young boy, they're doing a terrible job. Holy shit. Never have I had the hairs on the back of my neck stand up more to an image on Instagram. Now, strangely, there are numerous instances of the mom making posts asking their viewers to be cautious of people online. And in one of these posts, we can hear someone speak, but it is clearly someone doing a voice. It's raspy. It sounds nothing like a young boy or, to be honest, the average mother.
So, that's the account run by a man pretending to be a boy.
The video was created and posted by the mother for the sole purpose of warning others of a specific user who had been posing as a child online when, in actuality, he was a grown man who did this in order to get close to and exploit other children across the platform.
This was one of the first real big signs that something was just wrong. And in other posts, the mother would talk about pervy men who stalk children online. And, without the context of what we're looking at, it would appear that these posts are from a mother who's looking out for their child. However, with the context, it would... No, that's not it. That's not the case. This is very strange and odd and bizarre and weird, and I don't like it. And me no like it. And all this would later on be revealed to be an inner lampoon of the monster that operated these accounts. Schoolboy 9. I thought Frankie would freak out if I said that. One of the posts from Truthsticks 11 would expose the true intentions of the profile to the internet sleuths who were investigating what exactly was going on. While the exact date of the post has been lost, the post itself is still intact. And once again, the main gist of the post was the supposed mother calling creeps on Instagram, calling out people for stalking children, etc. However, this time, it was about a man posing as a boy online. So upon further investigation of this account, the posts were very similar to Truthsticks and other accounts called out by the mother. So it wasn't long before the dots were starting to connect and people started to realize that this person was calling out their own accounts and that he was using these accounts, including Truth Sticks, to pretend they were a young boy for some kind of depraved fantasy.
These posts would become the crux of the account early on. They would call out this user and their many accounts again and again, eventually going more in depth about what this person would actually do, claiming that they had a strange perversion to dressing up as a young schoolboy. Does he wish he were a young boy in a school classroom, looking nice and being successful at school?
Starting today, anyone can monetize with ads as part of the all-new Beehive ad network.
Yes.
And this account would only be one of many in a much larger freak-ass network, dude. What is happening? Like some kind of evil PDF spider trying to catch its prey in a web. The predator, in this instance, has multiple accounts used to impersonate children to lure in other children for nefarious reasons, and then other accounts pretending to be mothers and creeps. I mean, what the? The investigation would continue to go on and expand drastically and lead to even more accounts being found. Girl Chloe 12 is the next account we are looking at. This account is the account of a young girl, and the account is being monitored once again by the parents. The main difference between this account and Truth Sticks is that there are real pictures of a schoolgirl on the profile. The pictures and videos are edited in the same way, but it's not clearly an adult man pretending to be a child. It is a young girl, a real schoolgirl. It appears to be a real person on the Girl Chloe profile. Like, actually, the first one is just some kind of horror, like, I don't know what exactly is going on here, but it looks more avant-garde, yes, more abstract, whereas this one is like, oh, that appears to be a real person, so we're not going to be showing this one at all. Or there'll be a lot of blurring. But the pictures and videos on the Girl Chloe account are edited in a similar way to the collages and pictures and videos on the Truth Sticks account. But this one seemed to have more videos than images when compared to Truth Sticks. They share a lot of obvious similarities. The girl never looks the same, and the black high-heeled boots are seen in every single image. And again, this account points out PDFs, and there are many other connections to Truth Sticks and the other accounts. It's weird. Fortunately, and once again, most of this account is lost, just like Truth Sticks, so there isn't much to learn from it. But the next account gives us a real glimpse at the monster behind the screens. Enter Stephanie Schooley and Stephanie Stansfield. Girl Chloe 12 wasn't the only account in which this depraved person who is orchestrating all of this had impersonated a young girl. Before we got into this, while we were researching these accounts, we still had access to an old Facebook, and during our research, it was privated by an individual who operates all of these accounts. They know that their freak world is crumbling with all of this exposure, so they're trying to cover up as much as they possibly can. And a common alias this person uses is Stephanie, and so far, there are only two main accounts under that first name. One is Stephanie Schooley, and the other is Stephanie Stansfield. And by the way, these were privated while we were researching this. It's crazy. On the Stephanie Schooley account, you can find a bunch of strange collages with a random girl who used the infamous white face, red lips, blue eyes filter thing, whatever the fuck it is, and also random photos with high-heeled boots. I mean, it's a style. This guy's got his style, his brand that he is just very forward. I mean, it is crazy. This is like CIA modern art psyop shit. I hate this so much. Like, this is nightmarish. This is nightmarish content. I can't. These are going to be seared into my brain. Everyone watching this needs to take some kind of personal day. All right, take a personal day after this. Chill, relax. Go have fun with your family and friends. This isn't always what everyone on the internet is like, but this is a real thing, and that is freaky and scary and extremely concerning. On this account, the predator attempts to appear as a God-fearing student. As you can see, the numerous posts about either going to church or youth summer camp, Bible type stuff. This unique spiritual aspect seems to be a favorite for our Stromboli of the situation, our individual, specifically when impersonating young girls. You can see the people that he's pretending to be are listed as being Christian, which is a strange detail to incorporate. He did briefly post on the Girl Chloe 12 account that Chloe was a Christian, but not as much as on the Stephanie accounts, as it seems to be a bigger part of their personality. So very odd. There's even this cryptic video claiming to have taken a brief visit to Sydney, Australia for a church service, and the video of the apparent visit shows no church footage and instead a Photoshop picture of a person. I mean, that it doesn't look like any of the other doctored photos in the profile. I don't know what is going on. This is so weird. In other attempts to appear as a young girl, the owner of the account reposted articles and YouTube videos about a singer named Kiki D, who is a famous British singer from the 1970s. I have no idea who the fuck that is. I mean, that's weird. That's really weird. You're aging yourself, creep. That's not a huge, that's not normal. Even Katy Perry would be aging yourself, like that one girl who pretended to be Katy Perry on Catfish. Remember that episode we did? That was funny. That was a crazy plot twist. Holy shit. Now, if you're trying to do this accurately and really convince people, what 13-year-old girl is going to have an artist from the 70s as their favorite artist? That's a bizarre choice. Furthermore, in the post talking about Kiki D, she says her tutor looks like Kiki and that she just finished a school project. And even furthermore, some of the first posts on the account are reposted articles talking about the 2020 Nevada election results. Again, what 13-year-old British girl is going to care at all about the 2020 Nevada election results? This is strange. So that's just another example. Our next example appears in the real world. This is Stephanie Stansfield, the account of an alleged other 13-year-old girl. All of the same kinds of content are prevalent on the account. However, this account is no longer just an online persona, but one that has been translated into reality. So,
Ever wondered how successful online entrepreneurs make it big? With Wally Nekju.
So we don't have.
Hearing about 13-year-old girls, fuck school boy 9.